So, as we start our next Darkest Dungeon 2 run, I want to be mindful of something that I believe is part of the game that I had not previously paid much mind to.
A nebulous nightmare. An apocalypse that only we can oppose.
And that thing is that when we arrive, well, obviously we John Hancock this fool, but then right after that, we're going to arrive at the crossroads.
Must be destroyed.
And I never pay much mind to the quirks that characters come with. This was a part of Darkest Dungeon 1, which was that each character came with quirks. So I want to be a little more mindful. So denial of pleasure in order to refine the spirit. I think this just affects what in things they can use. And then knowledge supreme overall, unsure. Second wind is nice, certainly. And then fanatics. I'm not sure which are the fanatics. We have a 25% chance of less stress. That's pretty good. But fragile. Stress, 10% chance of stress on damage we don't love. Iron stance, they're not going anywhere, but a little bit of a blight problem there. Sprawl explorer, we understand, and then fear of pillagers. Nocturnal gets better in the dark. Shadowborn, combats are at 50% chance of being stealthed. If flame is less than 50, 10% damage. So I'm liking what we got going on in the Jester. If HP is less than or equal to 75%, gain dodge. That's interesting. And then we have this. So I like...
A murderous melody lingers.
I like these two. I liked our Grave Robber piece here. And then I really want the abyss.
One must embrace it.
So okay, so we have stress healing here on the Plague Doctor, or excuse me, on the Grave Robber through Dead of Night, which is quite good, but we're really lacking it on the Jester. We have great stress heal out of Solemnity, and then no stress heal here. And I don't think we can make that work. So...
Pride. More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
This is where things get a little tough. This is too many of these folks.
Embrace it. Indiscriminate science stains the surgeon's hands.
Now let's see. We have aesthetic and erudite. Shadowborn. I think that means I want to put you up front. Generous and erudite, and then slippery and boisterous. Okay, we'll go with this, and then we need to do this as well. Make sure that we're getting our... We can swap this in when we need Inspiring Tune. Right now, it is not particularly useful to us. I want to play a bit with Revenge. I think we have other ways to purge corpses here. In slot 3... We're going to be swapping between slot 3 and slot 2, so I don't think that's particularly useful, and I think the vulnerability hex is pretty good here. And then for our Plague Doctor, who's pretty much going to be staying back rank most of the time, I presume, we'll go with something like this. Hey, Stakes, how's it going? I updated the schedule just for you, so... Into the valley we go.
The time for denial has passed.
It's a pretty boring schedule. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's a lot of Darkest Dungeon 2 because that's what I'm into these days. But yeah, it is at least accurate, and it was my gift to you. So I'm glad that it landed appropriately.
Put it to good use.
Okay, this healing salve here is huge. Lots of death blow resistance trinkets are not so huge. We'll We'll just toss those just about anywhere, I think. But then the healing salve, I think I'm going to put on our Jester. And we might as well put the clotting on someone else who is fast. There we go. I think that's my #1 piece of feedback so far. From a UI perspective, if I could drag combat items from here directly onto the portrait names down here, that would be amazing. Alright, so it's always the same things. So I want to try this out, actually. I believe that our Plague Doctor is going to be highlighted yellow when I do this. Yeah, there's a visual bug where it doesn't let you know if the lower left person is going to be happy or not about it. Also, Stakes, I'm into changing the names of my party members, so let me know if Leper, Jester, Occultist, or Plague Doctor sound good to you to be your namesake and then die horrifically in battle, because I would be happy to accommodate.
The point of no return welcomes you with open arms.
The point of no return. It feels like we could still turn around at this point. Not gonna lie.
The walk of your denial is giving way.
Oh, the fact that she immediately... That's lame. I expect nothing less. Let's just... Wait. Oh, yeah, he was blind. That's duh. Let's light this one on fire. Nope. No, we won't. Let's just withstand, try and collect some of the fire. I'm gonna make you the leper, Stakes. I think that's my plan. I don't know if in combat I can rename people, but that's the plan. She's the one that generates stress, so I'm gonna keep whittling her away. This is going pretty poorly, all things considered. Get rid of that, and then I think now is as good a time as any to get that stress heal off. Oh yeah, we don't have the stress heal yet. Whoops. How quickly I forget. That's an optional upgrade. Ounce of Prevention. Only good upgraded. Swing and a miss. Alright. Doesn't matter.
By confronting the past, we learn to face the future. Push on to the inn. Rest and resupply await you.
Actually, I don't... Do you like your letters, capitalized, or do you like everything lowercase except for the S? Things I should know. Maybe all lowercase. Maybe not even the S. I randomly decided that the M should be capitalized there. Shame. No caps. You got it.
There are yet places such as
Alright,
this,
we got some friends. We got no
where little
quirks.
light still gathers.
Let's fix this. Boom. Locked in. Alright, so
Learn
Mastery
what can be
Trainer.
taught,
It's
that you
boring,
may
but
stand just a little taller at the
hey,
end.
Robbie, would you like a character named after you? We're doing character naming today.
Survival is sharpened steel.
This Warhorn was really good previously, but I think to get us started, I'm going to grab the deck and some milk-soaked cloth, just because until we get rolling with the leper, milk-soaked cloth helps us to get to secure hits. Come on, make friends. All right. And then we can try ditching a quirk. I'm not so worried about erudite. Hemophilia. Did you have that before? All right, no, looks like no cure out of that. We will use the whittling tools as well. And then we'll get rid of the bad bread. And then I think we're good to go. Do you have a preference, Robbie? I already named the leper after Stakes. But we have the Plague Doctor, the Occultist, and the Jester for you to choose from. And while you're selecting one of those, let's see what we got here. We have a Bleed Resist trinket or Hope. Avoid the Watchtower. Visit at least 3 assistance encounters. I think we're going Sprawl on this one. I think the trinket is marginally better. Might be good on the leper.
Our great cities burn.
We spent all our money, so it's go time. All right, I like you, Robbie, for the Jester, I think.
Behold, the great cities of man.
Boom.
Ruined and aflame.
All right, I should pay attention to what we're scouting, shouldn't I? Let's see. So early on here, we got 2 question marks. I'm gonna go for the right question mark, I think. Well, let's see. We got a vote. We got a vote. All right. People like the question marks. I like the question marks. We got ourselves an academic study, which I think may have an interaction with both the grave robber or the plague doctor and the occultist, but we'll have to wait and see. At least the company is good. True that, maybe.
Myriad options require
all right, so
deliberation.
We got some trinket off. Wow, everybody wants to play with it. So who wants to play with it in the least awful way? Stress mixed quirk. This one doesn't have stress, so I'm inclined to go with this one. All right, Robbie, you're touching the occult object. All right, you occultomania. You took some damage there, and we got one of these shards, which I think we have a spot for here.
Is the flickering torch you bear.
Here we go. All right, so do we got any votes? Nobody cares which way we go. We're guaranteed a resistance encounter if we go off to the left, and we're guaranteed an assistance encounter. I'm gonna say let's go middle and take the road fight.
Perhaps you are finding your courage.
All right, and it's another resistance encounter. So it looks like we're gonna get our loathing down real quick here. And Stakes, I'm not worried about your stress because you have solemnity to handle it with. Open up with that really bad plague grenade. Okay, lots of badness coming in terms of blinds. We don't have the combo quite yet. I'm still gonna try for the pull here, because I was gonna say if we get it, Stakes. The cool thing about your chop when it is upgraded, it is not upgraded now, is it will start ignoring blind. So I think we're gonna withstand with you, Stakes, instead, and just try and draw some fire. We prefer you getting stressed because we have the ability to de-stress you. Alright, let's see. At this point, I kind of wish I had Abyssal Artillery, if we're being honest. But I think I'm just gonna put in some damage. Alright, we're landing some blights. Quite the change up. So I'm gonna get your stress down a bit. And I think we can take this guy out. He shouldn't have any death blow resistance, I don't think. And we added a dodge to Robbie, which is very nice. All right, Robbie's immobilized. We're not too worried about that. You can't move, but you still get to place the blind on there. Let's see. 6 more points of damage. Doesn't seem that important to me, so let's secure this kill. Keep taking that abuse stakes. You're doing the Lord's work. We don't have a lot of combo right now, so the fact that we are applying combo, we don't have a lot of combo utilizers. Oh, we don't like that though. The leper doesn't have a lot of things to do when all the way back there. I think we just move back up. Stakes, you're not that useful if you're not on the front line, if we're going to be honest. So let's push you forward. I think we do this just to remove the... If we're being honest... Alright, this should be... That should secure that kill. Oh, I didn't check if this guy has death blow resist. That could be problematic. But we'll see. Apparently not. Okay, final round. That's fine. We got this guy dead to rights no matter what, I think. It's going to take 3, so we only have to do 2 damage. So the removing that or that aren't particularly useful. So I'm going to do onset prevention just to totally zero our stress here.
We can rely only upon
also builds relationships.
Empowered, emboldened.
All right. So actually, now that I think about it,
Unexpected find.
that's an interesting dynamic that I don't pay much attention to here. So let's do this. Like, I recognize that the milk-soaked cloth is great on the leper, right? But the leper doesn't need the milk-soaked cloth on them, and anytime someone else uses it on them, that's going to be a net positive for us. So we'll go with that. I'm liking where our stress is. We'll get a bit of healing before we hit this resistance encounter. The road heals all wounds. What are our options here? Fight, fight, don't fight. We're gonna fight. All right. We got the big boy. All right. Nice hit. I think we just burn this guy down. I don't think there is I don't think there's another play here. We're gonna need to put some heals on you, Stakes. You're definitely taking some damage. But that's what you're there for. You are our tank in this comp. Now this fight is tough enough that I think Burn and Blight. Burn and Blight. I think we...
A miscalculation, perhaps.
Alright. Maybe a miscalculation. I forget that blind affects items that target.
Mistimed as directed.
Ooh, did we not get... We did get the bleed. Okay, that's good. The pugilist goes very slowly initially and then speeds up over time, so... You hate to see the dodge there, though. Well, we can take it off with the Plague Grenade, potentially. Or not. Wow, okay. Stakes are taking some damage, though. Hopefully that pushes him back at least. Nope. No dice. Alright. I think we secure the kill here, though. He's at 9. Yeah. Stakes, you got this. Oh! The nasty hit. Hopefully the dot will take it out. Accelerant is not its turn, technically. That's just it getting stronger. We got... I think we Clotting Powder you, Stakes. And then to be safe, we hit you with the heal. And you resist the bleed because of good Clotting Powder. Okay. We got rid of the big dude.
Slow suffering begins.
Can't complain about that. Does Purge have a... Oh, we don't have Purge at the moment. Got it. Okay, so... We're going to go for the big heal on you. Wow. As a side note, this Plague Doctor has been hitting a lot of shots. Okay, now we want the Occultist to go early. Which looks like it is happening. Okay, how do we want to handle you? We gotta move back.
The slow suffering begins.
But hitting that blind was pretty nice. God, we can't cut a break with these dodges. We remove the dodge. And then we hope that you can just finish it up here, Stakes. You can. Big sword energy. Let's see. I don't love where our hit points are.
There is comfort in
But I think I'm gonna put a bit of stress healing in there. I hate that I can't demon pull from the front line here. Those are some bad heals, if we're being honest. Let's Battle Ballad to get you back to the front, Stakes.
a little help, impeccably timed. Cooperation is the key. Empowered.
Okay, there goes the corpses. Oh, and you procced the dodge, Stakes? That's nasty. Oh, you're just gonna decimate. Well, you don't have actually you're not, because you're blinded, so it's like it could go either way. So I'm gonna just get a bit of healing up here, and then get the stress heal there. Alright. Procs the Death's Door. We might, depending on turn order here. Yeah, actually. We can afford to be a little cheeky here. We're going to let the occultist finish up. Ooh, Solemnity. Oh, only has 2 uses. So noted. All right. Stakes. Drop the hammer. Kaboom.
By confronting the past, we learn to face the future.
Done and done. All right. Let's see.
The loathing
What did we just picked up? A blight resist trinket? Tempted to put that here for now. Alright, so we're going to have a clear path to another resistance encounter. We're looking for those hero shrines, though. That's where the big money's at. How bad is hemophilia? That's another question. Since I didn't think too much about it. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, it got removed. Huh. Interesting. Okay. So, Robbie, you had hemophilia, but we used a in item that was supposed to potentially remove it, and it did. Wow. All right, we can get our loathing down here. I mean, I'm gonna fight it, even though it's gonna create a rift between our occultist and our leper. Get that blight cruising. Now, I think... See, this guy's already dodging, so I'm not going to bother. I think we just do this and try and get some bleeds rolling. Okay, a little blinding for the Jester. Stakes, you are currently blind. Now you're double blind. So I'll probably... I'm gonna... Clotting Powder here.
Cooperation is the key.
But then... 2? Not quite there. I think we just withstand on this one with you. Given that you're doubly blind, might as well have you absorb some of the punishment. It's what you're here for, after all, Stakes. Hate to see that heal coming in. I'm gonna remove your blinding, but I'm not gonna bother with my own, and I'm just gonna roll the dice on that one.
A slow dissection, an unavoidable end.
We're in good position for ounce, but Stakes, you're just gonna delete this person, right? Not quite, but okay. Now we're starting to get into the scary zone health wise. Geez, the healing coming in on that back line is really uncool. Nice, and I think that puts Robbie, that puts you just below half. This party has a lot of healing going on in it. Well, now you're definitely below half. The fact that heals him every time too, like, ugh. Okay, I think we're absolutely required to toss the heal here.
Extinguished at last.
Oh, first positive relationship. Oh, I should have noticed.
While the heart still beats, desire will never
The reason
die.
we're getting our butts kicked right now is that these are elite enemies. So take that for what you will. Jeez. Oh boy. All right. They all got to go before we did. You're fine, Stakes. Don't worry. mean, fine might be too strong. Alright, we gotta get rid of some folks. Take away the blind, please? Nope. Alright, so we're gonna milk this blind, so that we can get one of them down. We need less baddies on the field. Oh, the fact that now he's gonna heal, isn't he? No? Wait, who just death doored? Oh, the jester did. Okay.
Let us hope they find peace.
Wow. All right, Robbie. I'm sorry. Damn. That was quick. We'll get you back in there, Robbie. I promise. All right. Let's see. We're probably better off plague grenading here, so I'm gonna not risk it. But yeah, elite enemies, no joke, for sure. All right, let's see if we can.
Mistimed, misdirected.
Please don't heal the guy who's almost dead. All right, you did. Oh, I thought that dodge got removed by the Plague Doctor. Yeah, that was quick, right, Robbie? Damn. This is going poorly. More hit points is not to be underestimated. Do you have clotting powder still? No, let's give you that.
Impeccably timed. There is comfort in company.
All right, Stakes, keep taking one for the team here. I think it's the best we can have. But yeah, this fight has been insane. The number of dodges, the number of blinds is just like absolutely vicious. Okay, that's not great. We heal again. Just barely keeping our head above water. This trio may be the death of us. We can get the backliner, I think, here. At least. Oh, we can't, because our Plague Doctor doesn't have the ability to hit her. Jeez. I've had really bad luck with keeping jesters alive. I'm at a loss. They're just absolutely like 20% extra hit points is a lot. Not that you needed anyone to tell you that, but oh, we're out of uses of Rid Reconstitution, so that's not great. We're gonna need the Plague Doctor to go first, or we may lose our Occultist too. Well, we may lose our Occultist anyways. Holy cow. You're out of Solemnities, Stakes. We do get the Plague Doctor first. I think this is our last battlefield medicine.
Extinguished at last.
Oh, all right. I don't know what to say. I mean, we just had to try. You dead? You're not dead. Let's see. Hit you with the weakening curse? I don't know if we have a healing solve. So that's going to be the play.
In crisis, we can
But
rely only upon
this
each
is madness. This guy, every attack he does is like, oh, and by the way, I get a dodge token. And I mean, I think I need to do vulnerability to remove the dodge, because I can't have oh boy, I think stakes. I hit you with the heal, and then I hope that you can close out. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna take the hit for that. I hate that. Did I even get the blight? Okay, I did get the blight. Oh my gosh. I don't know if there's any coming back from this.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady stances. Exhaustion takes hold. One less obstacle in our path.
Holy cow. Well, that went decidedly poorly.
The loathing abates.
Alright, so there's not much for us to do here. Indeed, rip Robbie. Robbie, you're gonna be whoever we pick up at the inn. That's gonna be the play. So we'll see what goodness you are afforded in the inn. Okay. That's our combat items. They're not doing much good. 25% chance. This trinket is great if we get the I always forget their name. Okay, so there's no way I'm going. I think we gotta go hospital here.
If you hope to heal, you have chosen
Hate
wisely.
stakes that you didn't like that decision, but yeah, we're gonna have some meltdowns real soon here. I don't think I can even pull us back from the brink at all, unless we pick up some laudanum. No worries, Robbie. Sorry I couldn't keep you alive.
Takes it nonetheless.
All right, we got laudanum, so we're gonna go deep on this.
Tonics, tinctures, and remedies.
That was our whole bankroll. How many milk-soaked linens do we have? I'm gonna grab one of those as well, just because. All right, so stakes, you're getting full laudanum, and so is our plague doctor. And we're gonna try and get into a fight as quickly as possible. Ideally, an easier fight. We're just gonna try and use a lot of laudanum.
Is it not?
I want this is a weird one, but I think, yeah, I want the road fight here, because it's gonna come sooner, and maybe these two don't tick over before we hit the road fight, and then we can maybe fight back. Okay, this is. There's certainly worse fights that we could be in for. I'm gonna use the milk-soaked liquid to get rid of your blind stakes, and then I think we try and pull this guy forward and one-shot him. We hit you with the laudanum. Okay.
On to the next.
Nicely done, stakes. Hold on. Then we hit you with the laudanum.
Comfort in company. Cooperation
So we're
is the
trying
key.
to take our time a little bit here in hopes that we can
rely only upon each other.
get stress down to a manageable level. Oh. Doesn't really matter if we milk-soaked liquid here. We're going to do that, and then we're going to use our turn to move back one. And that's Robbie so that I can... or Steak, so that's so that I can get Solemnity on you.
Steady yourself.
Man. We're using all the laudanum. That was kind of to be expected. And we're really going to be taking our time on this fight, so... Is that really a stress attack on everyone? Alright, we may just get burned alive here. I'd like to get down to only one remaining. Use the milk-soaked linen now. And...
Lethality writ large.
Oh, come on. It was a good one. Stakes, you have better ways to self-stress heal, which is why I'm focusing in that direction. Hoping we don't get any weird heals. Okay. That being an AoE stress attack is just, like, beyond awful. This too shall pass, friend. Maybe. I'm really letting our hit points take the brunt of this one. But
the work continues.
But getting our stress down is probably worth, because our relationships are crumbling at the moment. Trying to get everybody down to 3 pips. That's the sweet spot. Yeah, we weren't going to get another.
An inkling of potency still.
We weren't going to get another chance for ounce of prevention. So, okay, so that fight, as bad as it was, worked wonders for us. Guess we should have put some of those death blow trinkets. Wait. At least one of those was on you, Robbie, when, Nah, that's just to clear up inventory space. We'll get Helping Hand and maybe increase our stakes. You're already tipping over into the bad place again. Have you considered not doing that?
You must be strong enough to shoulder more than your share of the burden.
I want the torchlight. So we're going with this one.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
Alright, how are we looking on combat items? We used up everything here. This horn is really strong. We'll do this for safety's sake. There we go. Just use some of these combat items to try and smooth things out in our next fight. Our relationships are still tanking, unfortunately, because we haven't quite gotten into the stress sweet spot.
Rubble and flame, as far as the eye can see.
Well, that was a weirdly placed ambush. Okay.
A slow dissection.
We're gonna fire out all the. We're gonna pull out all the stops here. Pulling her forward didn't do much. She just came back. I think we just ounce every chance we get. I can't imagine a better way to go. I'm gonna withstand here because I wanna take the beating on you, Stakes.
Empowered, emboldened.
Okay. Get rid of her. You're noticing a pattern, perhaps?
This is no time.
All right, that was a big hit. Gonna put a speed buff there, and then get your stress down a bit. Okay. This big dude, we're certainly taking our time with them. Okay. We're one turn away from Ounce. That's our last healing solve. And then I'm going to double up the occultist there. We can't withstand, so I think we just Solemnity again. Just trying to keep that stress under control. Are we already out of laudanum, actually? I didn't even think about that. We have a lot of hit points on this guy to go through. But Stakes, you're going to be able to swing at least this time, so...
We can rely only upon each other. Cooperation is the key.
Okay. Next turn we need to go hard, though. All right. Yep. All hands on deck. All right, Stakes. You just have to hit it. Oh, it has Death's Door. Well, now we lose? Oh, we lose because of Death's Door. Oh, damn it. Didn't occur to me that it wasn't going to get a chance to tech. Well, stress is more under control, so we can't be too sad. We're recovering. Maybe our relationships will start looking up, and then we'll see who we pick up in the next section. Now our torchlight is pretty high. We don't need a lot of torchlight, and I would prefer to avoid a negative quirk. Okay, got a decent in item, a couple decent in items there. All right, what do people want to do? We got assistance here. I'm gonna go with the assistance. Take the road battle, maybe unwise, but oh, another horn. Those horns are really good. Hold on a second. The fact that we have 2 of them is kind of insane as well. What is our combat item situation looking like? We're not seeing a lot of blights. I'll use 1 war horn here. Okay, this should help us zero out stress, I feel like. I think we just go in on the one that is accessible.
There is comfort in company.
And again, we're risking
Steady yourself.
a little bit. Yep. Gonna try and draw fire on you, Stakes.
We can rely only upon each other.
I don't understand why enemies are forced to attack this target if able. There is no world in which this pillager crackshot cannot attack you, Stakes. Like, there's something funky with that for sure. I don't know what the deal is, but okay. Get you a nice big heal, get some stress off. Yeah, this team right now just doesn't have a lot of damage. I need to get rid of someone. That's my goal here. Okay, that guy's dead. So now let's hit you with a heal. Yeah. Robbie, you are sorely missed. For sure.
Steady yourself.
You'll be back soon. And all will be well. Maybe this guy really can't hit the front row? It's hard to know. Alright, we don't get the heal from Solemnity. So I think it's still worth, it's still worth the 50-50 on that one. Because the last thing I want to do is fail this again.
There is comfort in company.
I'm missing Purge a lot, actually. That I am surprised by. Okay, last round. Well, it's all going to come down to a 50-50 stakes. If you hit this guy, we may get it, but if you don't, we don't. Nothing to do. Way to clutch it. Way to clutch it. And a mastery point is big. And that was a trinket that we want on you, Stakes. We got ourselves a move resist trinket, which is good for business. This Firestarter Laden Lantern isn't doing us much good unless we get ourselves a runaway for the fire. So we haven't gotten a single hero shrine. My kingdom for a hero shrine. So many of these events, though.
You rebuff their earnest pleas.
I'd rather build cohesiveness for the team, and I'd rather have the mixed loot over the food. All right, and that's big. Milk-soaked linen is going to be a big help. Speed 6, speed 5. So the most likely person to go first is the occultist. Yeah, having to go 2 menus deep to equip the milk-soaked linen is rough. And then I think that's good. Actually, I think this is a better trinket to have equipped at the moment. That was clear all corpses. Everybody's voting for question mark. I'm down with the question mark. Let's hope it's a hero shrine. It's not. It's a hoarder, and I have no money. This is a nasty fight. We're gonna have a bad time here, I reckon. They're all going. This guy is the most likely guy for us to kill in one, so I'm gonna bring him to the front, and he's immediately gonna get pushed to the back. Nice. Okay. I think this fight's gonna kill us. Actually, this run may be over. Yeah, we're we need to put out a bunch of damage. And it's going to be, like, we're not going to be able to do much with the back half here. Oh, yeah, I think we're dead. Because every time we choose to heal, we're just giving this guy time to buff further. Where did I put the milk-soaked rags? Okay. We do that, and then we're relying on a big hit, so... He resisted. Just my luck. That would have been a much bigger hit if we had landed the vulnerability, for sure. Plague Doctor has to increase hit points. That's going to be a knockback, or at least a daze, I guess. Maybe that's the knockback? The right hook? Okay, we need another plague grenade.
Miscalculation, perhaps.
I think we gotta try and just keep ourselves off death's door. Of course, the 9-point bleed. And now, Stakes, you're in the wrong position, despite having a move resist trinket. I mean, what do I even do here? I think I gotta move you up. But hit points are evaporating here. They all get to go.
Greatest test of
yep, I think we're just dead. I don't think we can.
Let us hope they find
nope.
Peace. The slow suffering begins.
Oh gosh. It's gonna be one of those days, eh? Alright, the only thing I can do. This is super over. There's no world. Yeah, and we don't even have Solemnity because of the positioning. So, final round is right. Well, we're gonna get back out there with another team real shortly. Oh my word!
Dragged back from the brink.
Oh, the crit heal. Hey, look at that! They're friends now. I'm just prolonging the inevitable. I don't think we can actually survive this guy. That heal didn't last very long. Stakes, you're a monster. Return fire? No, you gotta heal. I'm gonna do my best, Stakes. Well, oh, even worse. It was only a 5-round fight, so. I mean, we might be able to get it. We might be able to get there, but let's just go again. Let's get back out there with a better team.
Remain undeterred, and you will yet prevail.
Not that that team was bad.